What's goody on the hoodie? Woo, 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 woo. Just kidding. Today's Tuesday, so you know what that is? You know what that mean? You know what that be? What? Testify Tuesday. Is that what you said? Maybe, maybe not. So I was thinking, like, what should I share today? And it's so interesting when I thought about sharing this story. I don't really like conflict, right? I mean, it's just kind of part of my personality. I think it deals with how I grew up too, and so much conflict in the home. Either way, but it's like when I describe stories, I'm very unbiased, and sometimes that gets me in trouble. Like describing things in the past that maybe was an injustice to me, or something that I really wasn't done well, or has different points of views. And I noticed it when I started going to counseling, and I was trying to defend everybody that I was talking about to the counselor. Like, oh yeah, this happened, but you know, but I understand there what happened there. Either way, long story short, that process made me think about how I was going to tell Testimony Tuesday. So that's just a little backstory. So that, again, just a little backstory. So my testimony, after a minute 40, in high school, I played varsity all 4 of my years. And my senior year, I ended up quitting. And I quit due to, honestly, I just, we got a new head coach, Coach Marie Williams. Shout out to you if you see this video. And the program was going through a lot of different changes. And honestly, personally, I didn't like the way it was being practices was going, and I just felt like everybody wasn't treated the same on the team. And I used to speak up but I used to get PT. This is a long way to say I quit because I didn't want to be there no more. End of story, right? So with that, I felt like I really messed up my future. Like basketball was low key a lot of my identity. And even though I was smart, I was like, okay, like, education only give you so much amount of money, but I'm gonna have debt. So I went to this banquet at another high school, and I met Coach Jenkins, and he saw me play. And he was the coach at MCC, and so he was like, you should come to open gym and see if you wanna. Cause I was really turned off basketball after I quit. I was like, no, it was really traumatic, right? But long story short, I got a scholarship to play at the JUCO MCC, and then my sophomore year, I got All-American, and then I transferred to Stony Brook, where a lot of stuff happened as well. But either way, my testimony is this is really a lot, I feel like. Hopefully you're following me. Hopefully there's no confusion in the name of Jesus. I'm being serious. But my testimony is, it's like I really thought I knew what my story was going to be like graduating, from high school with different scholarships for ball, but I quit. And I think it just testifies to how sovereign God is. Like he knows every aspect of our life. He knew I would be at that banquet. He knew Coach Jenkins would be there. He knew I would say yes, and as a result, even though I quit my senior year, I didn't pay a penny for school, which was such a blessing. And I just want to encourage anybody who's going through something, or you feel like you messed up something in your life, like, man, I can't come back from this. Whether it's a relationship, whether you dropped out of school, whatever it is. It's like when you're in God's will and prayerful and asking him to lead your way, he got you. Even if it don't look like what it's supposed to, right? And so that's ultimately my testimony. A part B is identity. Being a hooper my whole life, my identity was hooping. But I knew I could do other things. Like when we would travel with the team, I used to always record. I always had, film, and that was like a passion of mine, but I didn't identify with it. I'm like, I can't, act and do different stuff because I'm a hooper. But for anybody who's multi-talented, who's struggling with identity, I just say don't box yourself in, because yeah, that's what I got into. And now people don't even know I used to hoop. They be like, whoa, you hoop? Now it's like, I'm known for something else. So yeah, the Lord being sovereign, and also identifying yourself with who he created you to be, not the labels that that you could box yourself into. I hope this all made sense, because I really hope so, But hope y'all have a good week. The sun ain't out today either, but I ain't even tripping, you know what I'm saying? All right, peace and love.